The wealthy young master fell in love with his family's nanny, but the nanny gave his engagement ring back and handed in her resignation. The man refused to let her leave and turned down her resignation. She had to lie that she was going back to her hometown to get married. The man was deeply shocked, thinking his proposal was a joke. With a heavy heart, he let her go. Just as she thought it was over, the man's grandmother came to see her. She was startled by the visit, since the old lady always disliked her. Now, the grandmother was begging at her door to let her in. Even more strangely, once inside, she didn't insult her at all, and simply asked how she'd been. The woman felt totally awkward, not knowing how to handle the woman who used to bully her. Then, the grandmother spoke up, asking her to make up with the man. The woman refused immediately, saying she'd quit and wouldn't stay, even if offered money. Unexpectedly, the grandmother cried, admitting the family had gone bankrupt, and she had no money left to tempt her. It turned out that after they split, the man blamed everything on his grandmother. He believed her constant snobbery made the nanny feel too unworthy of him. He warned that unless she apologized, he would walk away from the family empire, thinking it was an empty threat. She never imagined he would actually do it. To make matters worse, his clueless father made reckless investments and dragged the company into bankruptcy. When the man found out, he fell physically ill from sheer rage. Shocked to her core, the woman grabbed her coat to rush to his side. Yet the moment she walked out, the grandmother flashed a triumphant grin. Meanwhile, the second he heard she was coming, the man scrambled to fake his illness. He put on a weak act, groaning that his whole body hurt. He couldn't help a sneaky smile, seeing how worried and anxious she was. When she caught him grinning, she instantly realized he was faking, meaning the grandmother had lied to her too. Fuming, she stormed toward the door. He rushed to chase after her, tripped over his own feet and hurt his knee. Seeing him tumble, she rushed over to help him up, only then noticing how much weight he had lost. Spotting the golden opportunity, the butler jumped right in, claiming the man hadn't eaten a real meal since she left and was genuinely broke now. He added that every servant in the villa was about to be fired. Her heart finally melted, and she agreed to stay and nurse him back to health. Overjoyed, the man vowed to make her fall head over heels for him. That night, she brought him some medicine and told him to swallow it down. He flat out refused, whining that the medicine was too bitter. To trick him into taking it, she dissolved the pills into a bowl of soup, promising it wouldn't taste bitter that way. One sniff was all it took for him to complain that the soup had gone bitter. Disbelieving him, she took a small sip, only to discover the soup actually was bitter. Frustrated, she asked what it would take for him to just take his medicine. The man smiled shyly and whispered, "I'll take it if you feed it to me mouth to mouth." To his absolute shock, she actually took a sip of the soup and fed it straight into his mouth.